Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Ma odegwa papa nde ye aban ne sika sam hyehyɛ a ɔde kɔtugwa ukudi a etwemi nde wuku de pɛ kura ni da ye ba na ɔsafo osese no ho akɔ mbrɛhyɛ begom na ɔde ɔmanpen nisika sam hyehyɛ no da akɔtugwa ami wa kwampo epon bebi kakra de kyerɛ he yawo yimpemfu didi nti yimu nsa wo hɔ ana wo hɔ wo nsa wo ye nti yimpemfu didi emba bade gwade oye tobuta awo hia kwantin pondo ina 37 or so of them ina aban ne hyehyɛ obeyi hunyɛ fi hɔ ma ɔkyɛ ma akwantu oye so stressful papa de obandam pa na nwure amanfo ebufu abon ha akomam enti na oman ntenam na yijempo okofom de tu gwade oman payin bayi ma akwantu aya kwantam brantam ma adwuma obia peda okoye bia wetuma akaye ma odaboa sikasam hyehyɛ nokwa so osafo no kwa no dem pepepe ma no na kira asam kakra wa ba ni nyina oka won sam a yalba ka won sam anepe na mom ma so ntakra chawon na amanfo no hwanwa osan oye sika sam na no hyehyɛ ma wepe mu kase papa bia kan bia ai kwa mi wada rom we free kase anepe da tu ma yeso ye baka kakra ani ma wabaye known as the E-Levy. And E-Levy anayi de enka nanche ye de ensika ye de hye yam paase bi o kra so a ye tutu fom ne ye da hye ho na wota wanya kasa de bibiara oye sika samade yamfon ko sika krabia sika krabia no nya bebia enyamu a yankwa nyimi pi onye bebia nyenyu age a yebokɔ hɔ wa bɔkɔ nwura ba fui tenten hɔ wɔde brɔfo hyewa brɔfo na de ka hye ho nti na ɔyɛ den kakra nti bank na nkware ɔyɛ den ma he kakra echi wowo ma na phone me nya abɔnten na America se ɔbai me wa yɛ hyehyɛ mande Kwamena medina nkan a mutum meze sikafa phone do bogu phone do mana emma enanto konfikiri ho ekoka yi ma brabia apera de bobia tumede bo nda miye bodu yen nya men charger aban so ban wa bayan hyehyɛ pi anamo akasa ekufu ado na ban na badechi mponi kankan ono waje adwuman da agbonan ma wa tu ho anamo a enchanka na nchaseye obi akita phone a MTN no hyema na ncha sa diskar kwa mabotum da kwa aka kama obi a no so kita MTN sekita tigo a matum de kwan obi okita tigo egufu ado na ban mma owura ba omia ebezechi odisi no nwo ho aye nhyehyɛ ya mande onfa ho sekita Vodafone a etum wai ede ko MTN ikita MTN a etum wai de ko tigo yo no ko timpo se wo sika kwa da sika kwa bia etum twe sikan nnanto we enkwar oya bank one etum twe sikan if you want kasa wa account mu wa bank mu obogu phone do wa mama oya sika sam no totwen na makuna ya fadu ye tuade na ne keka kan akofom manda orkoyie papa dodo na wo mayim defeat 2017 de ba 16 impossible ban menna se ya catchro sika dodo a ya de fadama ba fo kwan do ya de fi baby de ko baby a menna baba wonu no no na ekowie de what won so mo yimpa
Alote Jacobs.
Born before.
My imagine the moko kuku and watch him digitalization. My imagine the maybe coffee shop na jam digitalization.
And the mana, and she said, only there was one some when you impact. When you impact, when you some. Alote, no, do me.
On the me, Kwame. You, was it?
Alote, do me. Peter. iPhone, or you do.
Jam me use yam.
iPhone, okay. In Tom Cotton phone, I bought me. I got iPhone. No, be too. And you got me. And Mamma Waba, Mawaba in there. What's one someone impa? I'm a chum cacra. A busona, your woman. Sa Samaba. Hina, your trouble sato. A busatua, yet the bois. What's it? Impa cool nature. On soon guitar, on soon a gra. Na impa nature pan, yana soon or pump. And then Dobwa, a dog woman, no most of my dog, but that war into Busana, your woman put me in there. Sa Samaba, your pato. Nihina, yeshe, near the bois. Yadi, the Motunchia, Equa Solma. Mena, a silent she shan in the Waba, Manda. Sir, a some Tobia. A silent, or when she or the ho. Ah, your refund, I have a welfare fund. Ah, will you be? No what the kata obia no one ba sama na sama to no what the kata na ji ha in the selfa oyam putem community community mba wo women wo sese won wo bobo hon aja wo ba ya onhia wo community no mu wo tum na wa ya ntobo akaka na wo da bo won wo community no mu e konkrasa nda nkrase se eyiba hoina wo woto a wo pai wo tua non ka yimpa ko na sidi another nitipai ma yawo mayim social beings da wa ba hia hina akuja yede bonya ho onu na wode chichire abusua onu na wode chichire mantem onu nkrase ende yekese oya befo efri a wo fa na phone ya wa be ya yawo WhatsApp na nkekanwi enhu a wo school. Old boys, old girls, societies. Winna on WhatsApp. Sa some to cry. Winna wabwa.
Kwamena land.
Kwame. I am even making the proposition in order to arrive. Yeah, we tell them. Kwame.
What proposition or your winding?
Yeah, we tell them. Because this matter, it requires explanation. And you remember your good self when the Vice President aide appeared on this big platform and was telling you about the transfers through Momo, the big monies.
Yeah.
Your question you pose. So, what is government doing about this? And you intended by that question to ask, is the government taking any opportunity or advantage to place some tax on this matter? I remember quite vividly when Abraham Sebaha,
Dr. Gideon Boako.
Exactly.
Why yes, one consortium.
One consortium.
And more on techniques.
Is the Wawa Sumer. Is the Wawa Sumer.
One consortium.
One says some witchy. It's a Kwame. Oh, you don't hear him. Ma, don't what I say. There, sir, a member of parliament. Kwame Bedini Domain. Now, why a demonstration? Was a show ties. While block oya ma vehicles into Munkomba on the basis there. Or the walk okay walking. Sen Subato, Manke Busafone ya in Subato, ma from Orco school. Okafa bridge doa. In Sunday name, Marsha Nunqua, Osana Bridge 1 year. Kwame, it all requires our collective contribution. You cannot lead your people to demonstrate. that you want your roads done. And then when the government says that, look, let us all pull together. Let us pull together. The little drops will make a mighty ocean. Let us pull together to enable government to find the resources to do the roads. Then you turn around and look, we will not support this. It's Kwame. Mazaba ne pay a yeke. What the room do name? My hambi kakrama se wempo na se ebi ni wo obi ankodum pa no ma ode kan yaka. What the room? Sure. I for no question. It's a fiscal policy initiatives, and this is paragraph 293. Fiscal policy initiatives underpinning the 2022 budget revenue policy measures. Kwame, with your kind indulgence. Mr. Speaker, domestic revenue mobilization is the key for garnering the needed resources to support our development agenda and make the vision of Ghana beyond aid a reality. We cannot, therefore, as a nation, continue to depend on only 8.2% of our citizens. Can we take note of the figure? 8.2%. Granted that it was even 10%. The last census, we are close to 31 million. It was 30.8 million. For purposes of this argument, let's round it up to 31 million. And you saw that 10%. 10% of 31 million, Kwame, all for purposes of the argument, or 3 million. 3 million. Mana, oya Ghana for you to do down here, okay, hey. Yeah, or Pepe Edwasa. And the number how okay, no Gucci. Do na, yeah, war ma. Hey na, oh, yeah, the Yafa Papa do. Hey na, oh, the Unions, Papa num. Hey na, the Asupitico, agenda 111 ya, a Kufuado. No, na be the China bang with this no one with that. And yet, all that ba, oh, yeah, Koji, Anna Bokolabu, Anna Eco, Wafana, a Manka Samedi, Cape Coast Teaching Hospital.
Yeah.
On yet, that Kohomputi and San and Yayasa. No, mum, oh, yeah, Messina woman, so, or they yet, I am Sabia Casse at the body. A Kufuado, you know, bang iron she share the other 111 or her in the Dubiakum. Or ya ask me to other bar. Men see Biara war manium over Yanate. What you go where, what I rogue where. So what to my church or one, or that one self fool me to that troll into go where, what I rogue where. It's it. Dodona, ya war manium over 30 million mana. Do I yet tria or ya two. Or something or kill. Now the cause of trouble. Do I yet your tone? Yan soup or Pepe Ebasa or Pepe Edwasana Nembre. Close to 31 million. Those who have the tax duty on their shoulder is just 3 million. Can this be fair in building a country? Can this be fair in building a country? Can this be an adequate source to cater for the needs of the people of this country? No. Now, Kwame, as a country with an economic history, my in there, oil raw materials, no ya share the co, no bukete, cocoa, fitting a number do. Tataquashi Quakafa by a baby, a baby, cocoa, yes, say the co. More than Yanka say near done, and you are a Mexican or Quayamin, young to me, yada, Osanda, Manaba, on Tubumpoyan Yado. No, I go on the path of industrialization. And to Kwame, all that has happened, our economic history has been just export of raw materials. Value addition has evaded us, has eluded us. It's why man, here's Kasaman atapia to this point. No, and now say about to be a dana. Kwame over here there. Awu babua, mamusuma bua, kwekubabua. Osana Ganan obi for being baby of Baba Yamayon. Enti mana dami osafu kro mbesheba gomin moda kotu going there. Aya mamuna emi Kwamena samuwan kan na mezibi mezebro menya 1000 mezebro menya 2000 mezebro ana sakabila wenya 500 or the kaka man sister ye botu bibi kakra bi smaba bi won ho a heina se yandama eno yadama yakọ oya asor na ya to collection kankan mo de ye aban adwuma na Kwame wadawrom masro mamumbo oya mumu sika odaba ana in the last few years mumu na amanfo appreciate better. Kwame, under the same heading as I read, I said the objective. Sorry, forgive me, Kwame. It's a quick in the paper, no. Kwame, Mr. Merba. Only, I say, Mr. Speaker, data from the Bank of Ghana also confirmed growing trend in online selling. The data show that this is paragraph 311. The data show that between February 2020 and February 2021 alone, Ghana saw an increase of over 120% in the value of digital transactions compared to 44% for the period February 2019 to February 2020. Apart from the convenience the online selling offers to some Ghanaians, the surge, we believe, was primarily due to the increase in the use of digital platforms due to the COVID-19 pandemic at the beginning of 2020. The total value of transactions for 2020 was estimated to be over 500 billion. 500, Kwame, you heard the word well. 500 billion compared to 257 billion in 2019 and 78 billion in 2016, just 5 years ago. Kwame.
Yeah.
Now, sir, it's a amount for where economists are. Anytime a budget has been read, they tell you government must find very ingenious and smart ways of taxing the people in order that you will be able to rope as many into the tax system. Kwame, the kasi amike Kabila sense enwa wenyi misikasam hihye hu sense the work the masembia Kabila kama say mense maso mako masisa men me nya maso mako
ane dampo ai chairman general invite Kroha one doctor
Alex Mary last name Alex Sampabing
or Oxfam.
Yeah, Dr. Alex Sampabing from Oxfam.
And what was his point? The government must find ways
yes,
to bring as many on board.
In fact, to help you.
Yes.
Or can say in principle no levy no onya against it. Na office rate no and anka ban ebetia omunye hu bibi number from but in principle
I have no difficulty with that at all. There must be first the starting point.
That's right.
But see, the very people who hold press conferences and take government to the cleaners, there are buying by I don't hear in there all babusa. That is their same song today. The last press conference where the statement read by Ato Fossil, it was written no alternatives but only to castigate government that all you are doing is borrowing. And then they point out the dangers ahead of this enterprise of borrowing. Kwame, they are the same people who also complain and shout from the rooftops there. Look, in terms of unemployment, and I don't know whether they did any better. In fact, it was worse. In their time, Kwame Mosia in there was the embargoes, and I have a lot of letters which gave reminders to persons who were in a position to employ. They look, the embargo on employment still is in force. A lot of letters.
We're done.
Oh, Mr. Poto. Wind up, Mr. Poto. Vivacious. One has one but one has a bullion. One has a repressive. I shall once be a bullion. Tell me a bullion to Zabaza. You put all of this together. Sir, them not Then you ask the minority. Kwame, you ask the minority, what is the solution? Government must not borrow. It's understood. But if government must not borrow, government must find the means to provide public services.
Peace
to build infrastructure.
Peace FM.
Then government says that we want to get everybody on board to contribute these little sums to enable us get the resources to do the public service. You said no, that one too you will not agree. Maybe someone there. Is it just that they don't care? Kwame, is it just that the minority doesn't care where this country finds itself? For as long as it is another group that is in office. It's making sidon. Memda wombe. Mama srem pim and pim and the pay once for go. Oya Kwame, Sefa Kain, Chairman General. Ni jume kasa yente bia na pa yentum yanda. And pim has for good doing there. Why are you here? What are you? Sir Akwena, as regional minister, anywhere I went into the communities, whenever they held their festivals, the number one thing that the chiefs placed before me, and if I was lucky and joined by the president or the vice president, the number one thing that they requested, and I remember vividly all those requests, road. I said, a man pay in Cherube in Mukwanya and Namdo Zilba. Say Sierra the pay, oh yeah, I'm Wako Bodu, president of the regional house of chiefs. So it's me, I would have Mabonabado. And then, sir, you to me, I'm one can cry. Akwana yepem wayen ontumi yemo yeye asofo yesam hina yeye pampamisom oya denede se taxa onya do de fom oya de maritwu hunu hwe nanso hina yeye pampamisom ye twatwa nkakankra ono botuma abo man mo man enya foto ma do de yen we tumo daye nti Kwame mesenam
Peace FM 104.3 Would you mean